everybody, it's Cobalt here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all the customs currently for sale in my eBay shop. There are 3 old ones and a bunch of new ones, so I hope you guys are excited. Without further ado, let's get right on into it. As always, we are starting off with the customs from the last video that haven't all sold yet. We have Hades, we have this toxic dog, and we have my jack-o'-lantern cocker spaniel. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to be selling in my eBay this week is actually not an LPS custom. It is this clay figure of a dog head. This was my first test of clay figures, and since then I've sculpted 2 others, but this was my test number 1. Didn't really know what to paint on it, so this is kind of the design that I came up with, and I decided that I want to try and sell it because I really want to do clay figure commissions like this. It's a bit rough, but I still think that it looks really cute, and I love the way it looks. It kind of has follow me eyes as well. Also, because it's just a head, I decided that when I list this on eBay, I'm going to do it as sort of a character adopt, so it will also come with this digital ref sheet of the full character. Obviously I'm putting this huge watermark over it so that nobody steals it, but once you buy this, I will email you this image and you get to keep the character. So yeah, I hope this is something that interests you guys. Definitely let me know in the comments if this is something that you guys would like to see more often. Okay, so now on to the actual LPS customs that are for sale. The first 2 that I'm going to be showing you are older customs, and we're starting off with Haru. This is Haru from Beastars. I really like this custom, but I decided that I'm going to sell her. I have made Haru, Legoshi, and Louie, and I've already sold Louie. I'm probably going to keep my Legoshi custom, but I don't really need Haru anymore, so she is now for sale. It is a head swap between 2 different types of bunnies, and I sculpted this dress on her. I also decided to make the eye style of this custom a bit different than how her eyes are in the show, just because I think they're a little weird, and I think that she looks a bit cuter this way. Alright, here's the next slightly older custom. I really never thought that I would be selling this guy, but I don't really think I'm ever going to use him for anything, so he can definitely find a better home. But this is a sort of demon character that I call the Jester. It is a hippo, and I sculpted this skull on it, and then these horn things, and it has these ribs on both sides, and it has this long skeleton tail. I really like the way that I painted this one, and then it also has a bunch of little star glitters on it. It also has them on the feet, which I totally forgot about. But yeah, also, fun fact about this custom, his eyes, or his eye sockets, I guess, glow in the dark. Alright, and now on to the brand new customs, which I'm already knocking over, starting with this little baby zombie mouse. This was a custom that I created for the Littlest Customs collaboration. This is the mood board that I created for it. We were basically doing them based off of fears, and I chose tryptophobia, or however the heck you pronounce that, but it kind of ended up looking more like a zombie than I intended, which I'm totally fine with. I love the way this custom turned out. I think that it's really cute, and it was just a lot of fun to paint, and I love the way that it feels. And here's all this texturing on the back. It has a lot of different paint colors in it, which you can't really tell on camera, but you can definitely see in real life. And this is made from a McDonald's pet, so the plastic sounds a bit weird, but I cut off the stand and it's just chilling. This next custom is supposed to be the wolf beast from Over the Garden Wall that appears in the first episode, I think. I just thought it was really cool. I watched it recently with my friends this year for the first time, and Over the Garden Wall is an amazing show. I really want to make the other characters like Wirt and Greg, but I decided to make this guy because I just think he looks kind of cool. The custom didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it to, that's why I'm selling it, but I do think its eyes are really interesting looking. On camera, it pretty much just looks like a black wolf, but it does have some lighter gray detailing on all the fur to make it a bit more interesting and stand out. Sorry if you can't really see that, but you should be able to see them better on the pictures on eBay. I've noticed that there's definitely a creepy demon theme going on with these customs, but the next custom is a demon cat, and it is made from a sticker at LPS, so I gave it this giant weird cyclops demon eye, I guess. I don't know, but I do think it looks pretty cool. And then it has these 2 horns and these little smaller horns or eyes. I don't really know what they're supposed to be, but then it has some blood on its hands and pentagrams. It's honestly pretty simple. I feel like it could be a lot more interesting looking, but I do think that it looks cool, and I like the way that the horns look. This next custom is my monochromatic green pig. I really like this custom. I sculpted it some angry eyebrows, and they turned out super smooth, so you can't even tell that they're sculpted on. And then I also sculpted this earring that it has on this ear and its tusks. I don't really know why I decided to make it green like this, but I decided to just make it monochromatic, so every single detail is green. There's no black and white, it's just green. And you can't really tell, but the color on the nose, inside of the ears, and on the feet is a different shade of green than the entire body. This next custom is extremely freaking tiny. So this is going to be the cheapest custom from the lot, obviously, because it is so small, but I am still going to treat it to a similar price as my normal customs because it has the same amount of detailing, but it is very small. Let me quickly compare it to a regular LPS, so I'll compare it to Cobalt. It is so tiny. It is made from from a keychain LPS, which I got from a friend of mine. She sent me a bunch of little keychain LPS like this, and I plan to do a video talking just about them in the future. But I decided to customize one because I got a few doubles, and I customized one of the bunnies. For starters, their heads do not move at all. It also had a hole in the top of the head where the keychain used to be, but I removed that and covered it with clay. And then I sculpted this clown nose and these demon horns, again with the demon theme. And then the actual base figure itself had sort of a cutout design for these flowers on the ears, so I decided to paint them red. And yeah, it's just a bunch of primary colors, and it is this little clown demon, and I love the design. And if I get a actual bunny base figure like this, I'll probably make this custom in a bigger form. But for now, it's just this little tiny guy, and I really like it. This next custom is another custom that I made for the Littlest Customs collaboration. In this theme, we decided to make a custom based off of a bug, so I chose a monarch butterfly, as you can see with these wings, and I combined it with a fox. So it is just this fox monarch butterfly. I thought that both of their colors and overall designs of the creatures would go really well together, and I think that it is super cute. It is a head swap between a German Shepherd head and a Bull Terrier sitting down body. I think this head swap is adorable, and I love the way that this custom looks. I sculpted the hair and the fluff on the cheeks, and then the antenna and the wings, of course, are from an actual LPS butterfly. And the final custom for sale in this week's video is this Great Dane. Basically, this is just a random custom that I put together, and it is kind of inspired by this t-shirt that I have, so that's why it has a shirt like this. But I sculpted the shirt, and I sculpted the hair, and I sculpted this nose ring that it has on its nose. And I really like this custom. I think that he turned out really cute. I just wanted to make something sort of, again, inspired by this actual shirt that I have, and then with some colors that I thought looked nice together. And I really like the way that I painted the hair. It was sort of inspired by the way Mystic Sparrow Art paints hair on her customs, because I just think that looks really cool, so I kind of wanted to try that. Alright, you guys, so those are all the customs currently up for sale in this week's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you guys like all the customs. Please go check them out. There will be a link to my eBay shop as a whole in the description, along with individual links to each of these customs. If you don't see the link, it means that the custom is probably sold, but if the link does not work, either let me know in the comments and I'll send you a link, or you can just click the link to my actual eBay shop. So yeah, even if you can't buy a custom, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for your continued support, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!